Hey friends, as I mentioned before in one of my previous videos, I'm auctioning off some of my collection. Some things that I want to course correct on, some books I don't really dig anymore, some statues and horror paraphernalia that perhaps I don't have the space for anymore. And in the one video I mentioned I sold a pork pied hat, a lettered edition of that, for about 38 bucks. And after I did that video, somebody commented and said, had he known that I was the seller of that pork pie hat, he would have tried harder to win it. Knowing that, I'm at least assuming, he knows that I respect books, I love books, and I would take care to package and ship them off. And so there's a little bit of he trusts me because he kind of knows me a little bit. So anyway, it got me thinking, when I list my next lot of items, I'll do a little spot here and give you guys first crack at it in case there's anything you might want to grab up. Some of this is because, again, I'm doing course corrections on my collection. Some things that I just don't have space for, don't want anymore. Also, that Suntup train ticket, I need to get that punched in July, middle of July. So I'm trying to shift some money off to my seat on the train and continue on that fantastic ride. So there's a, as a collector, you go through these growth changes. You emerge from your cocoon into a whole new world. You're like, oh, I want different things for myself. So it's not you, it's me. So let's take a look at some of the things I'm going to be posting on eBay in the next day or so. First up is Haven. This is a signed first edition from Cemetery Dance. What we got here is number 110. I made it to about, what page? 230 before I called it quits. Just done with it. Like, not my bag, but it won a Bram Stoker Award. And a lot of people really love this book. So you know what? It's just not my jam. Might be your jam. And you know what? I'll throw in a reader's copy that I got with the Nocturnal Reader's Box. That actually tells you I'm not making it up about the Bram Stoker Award. So if you're reading this and you're like, this didn't win an award, you can look at that and it'll tell you it won an award. So gonna put that up on eBay. Next up is Dog Days of Summer. How far did I make it into this thing? 32 pages. This is a signed edition from Cemetery Dance. This is number 404 out of 750. I unboxed it right on this channel. It's signed by two authors. I read James Newman before, right? Yeah, James Newman, that's the dude. I read his book, The Wicked. Awesome book. This one, not so much. Looking to sell it. Then I got this in a grab bag, an advanced reader's copy, 6 Scary Stories. Didn't read it at all. But Cemetery Dance recently listed one and sold it for 50 bucks. So I thought, let's turn this into 50 bucks or something. I'm not putting pressure on you. I'll list it at a starting bid. And if you're comfortable with that, bid on it. No pressure. This book, Thunderstorm Books book, What Do Monsters Fear? The first Thunderstorm book I've ever bought, by a one Matt Hayward, I believe. This is really cool end papers. This is number 17 of 52 copies. This has 4 stories in it. One story is fantastic. I loved it. It's not the title story. But, yeah, the one story was fantastic. I loved it. Didn't love it enough to hold on to it. Awesome cover. Beautiful production. And for the Thunderstorm Books collectors, here you go. Next up, Secretary of Dreams. This is volume 2. gift edition, not signed, in the slipcase. It looks like there might be one ding right there on the slipcase. Otherwise, this thing is mwah! Now, I love Glenn Chadbourne, and I love Stephen King, but this was not my bag. This just didn't work for me. But a lot of people love this. A lot of people like it. I'm willing to part with it. And just keep in mind, it's not signed by anybody. It's a gift edition. It's lovely if it's your bag. I don't have volume 1. Otherwise, I'd be selling them as a set. Next up, The Stand by PS Publishing UK. Never read. I don't know what number it is. I'll list the number in the description. But this is my second set. I have one that matches number 34. I unboxed that baby. This is another set, and I'm just going to let it go. It's a duplicate. So it's something I love. It's just a duplicate. Then, The Fall, lettered edition, Lonely Road Books, letter X. I don't have the strain. And they just announced, Lonely Road Books just announced, they're doing The Night Eternal, which is the third in the trilogy by Guillermo del Toro and Chuck Hogan. And this is the second book in that series. I don't have any of the other books, which is why I'm going to part with it. This originally retailed at $750. I'm probably going to start the auction at $4.99. So if you're looking to get the set of lettereds, Night Eternal just came out. If you have the strain, good for you. This is letter X. It would be great if I'm talking to the owner of the other letter X and you get the strain X, the fall X, and Night Eternal X. So it'll be XXX. Just because I'm like a high schooler. All right, so that's it for the books. The next thing up is these things. I bought this in 1992 or whatever, 91. It's a model kit, Cenobite model kit. This is for the female Cenobite. Still in the box. Everything's there. The box is a little tore up, but you have to assemble it. You have to get the paint, the glue, the talent, and do it all yourself. So this is one of them. This one is another one. This is Pinhead, the Hell Priest, with the Altar of Souls, his glow in the dark. This is a weird one, though. I didn't realize this. This has been sitting in my this has been in my possession since 1993. Unassembled, did not put it together, as you can see, all the parts. But it also, this is Altar of Souls, also came with this thing. I didn't even know I had it in here until I was looking at this for the auction. It's a signed and certificate of authenticity. It's signed by the sculptor who created the design for the model. Pretty cool, and it says it's number 90. I don't know how many were made, but number 90, so that's cool. Put him back in there. But it would have been really cool, well, if this was like shipped in a coffin-shaped box. So 2 Screamin' model kits, and then finally I got two models that I put together in like 1993. So like the 21-year-old, early 20-year-old Jeffing-off assembled these and painted them. So if you're a fan of the channel and you're like, this guy just produces annoying things, and I want to honor that, here you go. I put some, this is the Butterball Cenobite. He wants to show you his tummy tums. And then this is a Chatterer. And some people I've seen assemble these and they don't know what the hell they're doing. They didn't put any blood on the scythe or sickle or scythe, whatever that is. They didn't they're like, oh, well, he just got it out of the dishwasher and he didn't kill anybody. Nobody wants that. So the early 20-something Jeff, he painted it. He painted it up because I wanted to show you this guy used his tools. You know, I met the actors who played both these guys. That's fun. Sam Bamford and Nicholas Vance. Oh my God, Vance or Vince? I got his autograph so I could double check. What did you do today? So here they are. I know I didn't think anybody bought the assembled ones because the whole fun is to assemble them yourself. But I've seen auctions go for these things. So I thought, you know what? I want them out of my house. I don't like the way they talk to me at night after I've had a couple of these. So anyway, that's it. Thought I'd share it with you. And I'm going to get these things listed and have at it. Like I said, I'll put my links in the description, I guess. And then, you know, if you get a charge out of it, go for it. Let me know. Comment or, you know, contact me somehow. Just don't get them to talk to me anymore. That's it. So I'll see you around. Enjoy your day and happy hunting.